Hi guys, today in Dragon Age 2 we are going to start exploring Hightown. We will probably talk to some of our companions, destroy an evil tome or two, and we will do Sebastian's companion quest Repentance, which allows him to officially join the party. Last time we did the Deep Roads and then found out from the Viscount that the Arishok wants to speak with us. So let's get started.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
And dwarves are so varied.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bowden.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found in the Deep Roads. It seems your friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes? Quite well done.
You ran all that way?
So you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just holding that purse was making me sweat. Before I go, may I simply say how grateful I am that you've allowed my boy to stay in your home. I said I would repay you for saving Sandal's life, and I shall serve you faithfully. It is good to know he is safe.
What's one more mouth?
Let me guess. This was Mother's idea?
As you say, yes. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
Okay.
Looking birds I've ever seen, even if they are just statues.
You step on something sharp, Fenris?
No.
Slam your fingers in a door?
No.
Smack your head on a low beam?
Is there a point to this line of questioning?
Just wondering why you're so cross all the time.
I think he jabs himself with those spikes, personally.
Perhaps it's the inane prodding.
Okay. Just kind of look along the sides here. Check the little alcoves too.
I hope.
Nope. Well, let's just go ahead and go to the house. It's right here. Hi, Mom. Nice dress. Puppy. Aw, look at my new PJs. They are so cute. I love them. Way better than those other ones, those vanilla ones.
You've settled in nicely.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right? Say, if someone wanted to pass some work your way...
Everybody needs something.
So how can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying to be a guard. Poorly. Remember Emmerich, the Templar? He wants your help, and some sort of official sanction.
Official sanction?
For his investigation. He's convinced that every random murder in the past few years is connected, and he won't be quiet.
Why not check it out?
You don't think it's worth investigating?
I have. He even convinced one of my lieutenants to raid the Dupuis mansion. Nothing there.
Should've looked harder.
You wouldn't believe how much ass I had to kiss after that. Bloody hobbyist constable. Why can't he spend his declining years building a boat or something?
Are you sure he's wrong?
Seems like it should be easy to prove if there are bodies.
Kirkwall isn't the safest place. That doesn't mean everything terrible is related. There's no sense to that. Can't be.
I'll quiet him down.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I would never say that. But if it leads somewhere genuine, I'll pick it up on your word. If he shuts up, that's good too. He's in the gallows. Thanks, Hawk. I appreciate it.
Sure thing. All right, let's look around our place a little. Mummy? Puppy.
Hey, look. A partially burned page from Anders' manifesto.
I like the doggy. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Right.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the Hero of Ferelden's camp.
Maybe.
If you need any enchantments, I'm sure my boy would be happy to help.
Enchantment.
Just so.
I can make it for you.
Is that... Isabella? Who carves that into a stairwell?
Now, there's a couple of conversations you can have with your mom, but I generally like to wait to talk to her until after I have my love interest, like, love scene done, because then she'll actually comment on your romance. So I'm just going to wait to talk to her. Actually going to pick up some stuff for Sebastian, too. Let's see. I'm going to take that one. Okay. Night Terrors. It's actually a pretty good quest. I always liked that one. Okay. Last of his line. That was when we helped Harrowmont in the first act. I think it was like the second episode. He promised to give us some extra stuff. And he gave us 5 sovereigns and handcrafted dwarven cuffs. Not bad. Note from Fainreal. The Dalish wouldn't have helped either, kid. Feeling inadequate? Okay. Oh, from Elrin. We saved his little daughter from that creep. And she's found a hero in us and wants to be a guard. And she actually will become a guard. And we'll see her in Act 3. Ah, it's like a Nigerian prince letter, but from Starkhaven. Ah, Barlin. He's from Dragon Age Origins. We had to get him poison for his traps and Lothering. Gamlen's in debt. No shock there. Elder Miriam. We had to help her in Origins too. I had to give her a bunch of health poultices. Ah, Carver. Alright, how are you? Hope all is well. Things are good here, I suppose. Grave Warden legends do fail to mention a few things, though. I've yet to do anything remotely glorious or honorable since arriving. In fact, most of it is painful, dirty, often horrific work. Thanks a lot! In case you forget that it's your fault I'm here, well, you're not dead. The positive is that I'm alive and part of something greater. I have a chance to prove myself. Maybe I'll even step out of your big fat shadow. Nice. Thing is, Ferelden already has a hero that stopped the blight. Psst, big deal, right? Say hello to Mother and Gamlen for me, Carver. Seems fairly accurate. Alright, let's look around our house a little bit.
I'm proud of you. Love, Mother.
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter wine is made from the blood and tears of slaves?
I hope he was exaggerating.
Maybe?
Fenris hates that statue. Says it reminds him of the old god relics they had in Tevinter.
There's a bunch of different books here. If you teach Fenris how to read, when you give him his gift for this act, if you click on this, she'll eventually comment that Fenris's reading is getting better.
Another copy of Anders' manifesto. Has he been stuffing them into all the books?
I wouldn't be the least bit surprised.
That's Mother's room. I shouldn't intrude. Handprints? Was someone swinging on the chandelier? Sandal.
And if you romance Meryl, when she moves in, that will actually change to it's Meryl who's doing the swinging on the chandelier.
Alright, so she said to look at the crest sideways, then cover the... Sweet maker, Isabella. I can't unsee that. I should get some curtains. Nice view. I see the Arenbergs have made up.
Oh, okay.
Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed. I think I'll let Sandal empty that. Crude drawings in the margins. Isabella, grow up.
This is a mirror of transformation I have from a mod, so we can change our appearance if we want to without having to go to the Black Emporium.
Everything that's left of my life in Lothering.
And this is a wardrobe that's part of the same mod as the mirror. It lets you change your homeware. So there's my armor. I can wear my armor at home. This is my Mark of the Assassin dress. Just a noble dress. And another noble dress. It's kind of a cool thing if you get tired of wearing your PJs.
You've had luck on your travels? A letter arrived for you. It's on the desk. That's where I'll put messages which come while you're out.
Okay.
Oh, that dog. Well, maybe chew marks add character to the piece.
Alright, let's get going. Definitely want to bring Meryl since we're going to be destroying some evil tomes. We'll get some rivalry.
You know, if you need advice on how to lay low, I can give you some.
Being short would make for an excellent start, I suspect.
Keep that up, Sirrah, and you can keep on hiding like a rank amateur.
What would you suggest, Varric? Cower in the shadows like a rat?
You could try wearing something that didn't scream, "I hate you all, I was a slave."
The markings would still show.
Really? Through anything? That's kinda cool.
Alright. Good to know. Okay, let's start with the keep. Talk to Aveline and destroy that evil tome. Okay. I think there's a chest up here that I need to unlock.
It's heading for a fall. I know it is.
Good day, Sirrah.
Ah, yes, there it is. Okay, Varric.
I love doing that.
Let's go deal with the evil tome.
Don't touch. I've arranged all of the papers alphabetically.
It's over there, but double check and make sure there's nothing up here. I don't think there is, but not looking would drive me crazy. Okay, we're good. You definitely want to bring Meryl along if you're destroying the books, because you'll get 10 rivalry from her for every book you destroy. So if you're raveling her, bring her. Okay, this is the first of 5. You want to destroy all of them, and then it'll lead you to the big book, which you can actually read, but destroy all the little ones. Okay. You.
Now you fall!
Move again.
Alright, where'd he go?
Go down!
Ow.
There!
Nice job, Fenris. Alright. Okay, now I'll go ahead and level myself up. Ooh, specialization time. I'm gonna take Force Mage. And Fist of the Maker. Okay, just gonna rearrange a little bit here. Okay. Like to keep all my offensive spells together and then all my healing spells together. Okay. So first Evil Tome down.
Nothing.
Now we'll go and talk to Aveline. Oh, Seamus. Forgot about him. Let's talk to him.
Seamus, wasn't it? The Viscount's boy?
You're here rather often, Sirrah Hawk. A good influence, I think. You started something, helping me as you did. I still accept no blame for defending Kunari. And I don't miss the kinship of the people who oppose what I believe.
I don't like them or hate them at all. They're just here.
The Arashok asked for me. I think they're a headache, but so are many people.
And you've already treated them with more grace than most. Mere existence should not be an offense, no matter how they challenge the Chantry. Not when some of their ideas are so compelling. Another time, when things are better.
Indeed it is, Geralt.
No. Eric?
Easy as pie.
Thank you ever so much.
Fine day, Sirrah.
We'll need to give them answers by tomorrow, Captain.
I'll have them. Dismissed.
The Seneschal was particularly vocal.
Dismissed. You'd think the Captain of the Guard could requisition a Templar or two, but no, that would be demeaning. Can't have them working for the people when eternity needs a nanny.
Glad it's not my job.
That's why I remain unimportant. Less pressure.
As if the return of the Amels hasn't set Hightown on its ear.
As long as it's off its ass.
Sure, have your fun. But the coin you poured into Kirkwall tipped what balance there was.
My success is your headache?
I didn't realize I was making it worse by getting ahead.
I'm just harassing you. Although you are a bit like the center of a hurricane. You've changed fortunes for many people, not always for the better.
You need more resources?
Sounds like you're spreading yourself pretty thin.
There are a lot of people in my charge. Someone has to look out for them.
You guard the guardsmen?
I don't turn people loose like Jevon. There's additional training, doubled patrols. Costs are up, but I've halved injuries. I'll take it and argue with Seneschal Bran later.
You knew Jevon left a mess.
After the last captain, you couldn't have expected this to be easy.
At least I had the guards on my side. Once they understood, they rallied. And those who didn't weren't fit to hold the crest. Stack friends against the enemies. I don't know if I came out ahead, but it's for the better.
If you say you love it, you'll get friendship. If you say so quit, you'll get rivalry, but we've maxed her out, so it doesn't really matter what we say. But I'm going to say you love it.
Grouse all you want. But the Aveline I know doesn't regret a second as captain.
They'd have to drag me out of here. And I'm sure some are lining up to try. You among them, I bet. Haven't had much time to follow you around. Not that I need to. I can trust that you at least try to do right. I'm with you if you need me, Hawk. Just say the word.
Okay. Onward. Back to Hightown and maybe the Blooming Rose. We should look through there.
So I hear you've been visiting the Viscount's gardens, Daisy.
Oh, they're enormous. And they're always empty. Why don't more people go to see them?
Probably because they're private and surrounded by guards.
I thought all those men looked a bit cross.
I could just see Meryl, like, dancing through the Viscount's garden and the guards just like, what the...
Good day.
The guard wouldn't have taken my boy if you'd just been decent to him. You mean if I had yelled, "Stop, thief," when he stole my wages? I need 4 more dwarven ales.
Hey, a sack.
Go on up, sir. They're waiting.
Hey, Gamlin.
Well, fancy meeting you here. Just, here for a drink, myself.
Right.
Mistress Hawk, what will you have today?
And there's this random
Do you
mug
think
here,
Lucine will hire one of those oxen?
but I've never actually been able to do anything with it, so...
I hear there's a new lady captain in the city guard who's mingling with the ranks, if you know what I mean.
Oh, really? Head and level up Meryl. Let's see. Fenris is doing pretty good. Varric's almost maxed. She's getting close too. Definitely need to get her constitution up a bit more. Stone's throw. Alright. I think what I'll do is like ally less than 25%. We'll have her use Stone's throw to come help them. Okay. I usually would have most of the characters either maxed or like just tiny little bits away, but during our quest to max Carver's friendship, well, it cuts down on a lot of the friendship and rivalry we get from everyone else because we have to take him everywhere. So I think the only ones that are maxed right now are Aveline and Anders.
Alienage, Fenris.
I don't live in the alienage.
Don't you care about the plight of our people? Not even a little bit.
I don't need to visit the alienage to know what they suffer. I know it better than you.
I've lived there for years. I see it firsthand.
And I lived it.
Alright, alright. Take it down a notch. Oh yeah, we'll talk to them later. This is for the Fool's Gold quest. It's usually mutually exclusive with finding Nathaniel in Act 3. If Nathaniel is dead, you'll get Fool's Gold now. If he's alive, you'll get finding Nathaniel instead in Act 3. But a mod I have, it's called, I think it's like Import Vault Fixes or something, makes it so you always get the Fool's Gold quest. Which makes sense because it just makes literally no sense why you have to not have Nathaniel alive to get it. It just doesn't make sense. So fortunately, now we can just do it anyway. It's a cool little quest. Hello.
The finest clothing.
Take that. Some of our upgrades for our companions. We have Isabella, Meryl, and Fenris.
From here to Antiva.
Yay! And that usually gives them, like, they'll give them more armor or more resistance to something, or sometimes it'll give them a rune slot. It just depends. Hey, Worthy.
Heard your jaunt into the deep roads went rather well. Good for you.
Yep, thank you. Very much appreciated.
An adventurer. Do you need new armor? Anything at all?
I rarely buy armor. Even when I'm not using mods. Usually the stuff you find is just good enough. Or better. Hubert will be back later in this act. Now, let's head to the Chantry.
Greetings.
Greetings to you as well, and all that. Okay, since we're siding with the Templars, we're getting some, like, Templar siding specific quests. So we get Bounty Hunter, where we have to find these 3 apostates. Elves at Large. And sketchy on the details, but everyone can get that one. It's, he's from Leliana's Song, which is the Dragon Age Origins prequel.
The Chantry is so tall. How do you suppose they take all those banners down to clean them?
My guess would be that they don't, but I could be wrong.
We're here to... Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
Donations to the channel.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
All right, we'll talk to you in a minute, Sebastian. Chill.
I'm desperately trying. But the giggling, and the perfume, and those revealing dresses.
I'm sorry.
All right, where is that? I just saw it. There it is. Derek?
What? Good to go.
Okay, I think I'm actually going to give Meryl... Which one was it? This one? Yes. I'm gonna give her this staff. 'Cause I don't think I'm gonna use it, so... I was holding on to it until I decided, but I don't think I'm gonna use it, so... Another evil tome. Alright, everybody ready? Oh, looks like Varric leveled up. Alright. Number 2 of 5. Destroy. You. That.
How about you? Have a lot of That's enough! Go down! Now you fall! How about you?
Help, please! You're fine. That's why we gotta get her, her constitution up more, because good grief, she goes down so fast. Okay, we can talk to Althena.
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
How do we handle the Qunari?
What is the Chantry's stance on the Qunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Qunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
Tell me about yourself.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
Let's hear about my family.
You knew my grandparents?
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
If you say you should help the city, you can get a +5 from Aveline. If you say you're useless, I believe you get a +5 friendship for helping the city, +5 rivalry for saying you're useless, and you would also get rivalry from Sebastian. But I think I'm gonna friendship him. It's easier to do it when you're siding with the Templars. Let's go ahead with you should help the city.
Are you intending to stay neutral about the Qunari and mages forever?
The Maker's time is not men's time. We do not need to rush. The Chantry is not a domineering father with the whip always in hand. She is a gentle mother who knows her children learn best when allowed to learn themselves.
Right. Sebastian.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawke, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawke? We were just talking about you.
Don't let me stop you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawke said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawke muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Harriman?
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Why would they do that?
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
Time for revenge?
This is why the cycle of violence never gets broken.
You jest, but that's the truth. Give this up, Sebastian. Dedicate yourself to the Chantry as you swore.
I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Here we go again.
Why is everyone looking at me?
I don't know why Choir Boy here didn't yell Hawke to the rescue. That's clearly what he was going for.
If this allows Sebastian to make peace, it is worth doing. You've taken on lesser causes.
Please. I have no one else to turn to.
All right.
If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
All right. Might as well just get my team together that I plan on taking. Well, obviously him. With the path I'm going when we talk to the demon, I'm gonna take Varric. Most of the chances for friendship and rivalry in this quest are with Aveline and Anders, and we don't really need them to have any more friendship or rivalry. I'm gonna take Isabella too. Couple, like 3 distance fighters and 1 in-your-face fighter. Alright, Isabella. Actually, she needs a little bit more health. Alright, Sebastian. Okay. There, we maxed out his whole tree. Okay, let's take a look at his tactics. So it doesn't have Arrow of Judgment or the decoy, I think. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Wounding arrow. Arrow of Judgment. Okay. I think we'll go with Enemy. Rank. Say elite or higher. And he can use Arrow of Judgment. And then, if his health... Let's see... How about your health? There it is. Health less than... let's say 25. Use your Guardian Angel. Actually going to put that at the top as an escape for him. Alright. Perfect. Sebastian. Here. Yikes. Have a much better bow. Your necklace, your belt, a ring, and another ring. Alright, he is good to go. Let's go do this.
There are still...
Is this getting you any closer to your ship?
Huh?
I just don't understand why you're working with Hawk. You don't seem to care about anything we do. What's keeping you here?
Mostly the blooming rose. I'm paid up to the end of the year. I'd hate not to use it.
The brothel?
What? Women can't go to brothels too? You're just not using your imagination. Oh, look. Now you are. You're cute when you're blushing.
If, you've slept with Isabella, she'll actually, talk about Hawk instead of the blooming rose there. We do need to talk to Fenris, but we'll do that later. Let's check around up here real quick. Nothing down there. Okay, let's head inside.
That's strange. The door's wide open, and not a single guard posted. This is not the Lady Harriman I remember.
Well.
There is something very wrong here.
More! You lazy son of a bitch! What's taking so long?
Flora?
Why does no one in this house care what I want? More wine, or I swear I will drown you in the dregs.
That sounds familiar. I don't envy anyone in this household tomorrow morning.
She doesn't even see us. This is no normal wine.
No kidding.
I need more wine. Anything to quell this.
More logs. It must be molten. You, more coins. I want every scrap of gold in this house.
Please, monsieur!
There's nothing to fear. You'll be beautiful.
Psycho.
Pour it over her.
Don't! You'll kill her! He can't hear me.
Run!
Perhaps I should be the one.
We must end this madness.
Well, he's crazy. I'll definitely give you that. Flora Harriman's diary. Mother finally began her expansion to the estate today. She brought in 24 men from the Imperium, who I'm sure were slaves, and they've been excavating the hillside behind the house. The dirt is awful, and the noise. Must they shatter every rock in Kirkwall? It's been quiet since lunch, though, and Mother is behaving strangely. She's now talking about stopping the expansion, just like that, with no explanation. She never tells me anything. Oh, something for Sebastian. Crazy.
I visited this house often as a child. They could not have concealed such goings-on.
Okay, that's where we actually need to go, I believe. So we're gonna go up here and talk to, or at least see the funniest of the desires going on.
Oh, lower, lower.
No, no,
I
please
beg
don't.
your pardon, Hawk. I did not mean to expose you to such things.
No apologies necessary.
No, the feather. Use the feather. Where have you been all my life? Today, I am more than a man. Come, felicitate me.
That's a great line. I should use that. Oh, I could get it embroidered on my blouse.
He has no idea we're here. I've known Ruxton Harriman my whole life. He's a complete prude.
I think he got over
That's my kind of prude.
Where's your brother? Let's ask him to join us.
What can be happening? First father, now Brett. I can't talk to either of them anymore. I don't know what they're drinking, but they're lost in their own little worlds, and Mother doesn't care. Should she even be here? All she talks about is Starkhaven and marrying me off to that idiot Gordon Vale. What madness has come over this place?
What they say about a man with big hands.
No. No, thank you. Don't want to hear about it.
Love doing that.
Big hands.
I'm gonna go. Let's leave.
I have the manacles right here.
Oh God. The manacles! Father is behaving so oddly today. He pinched my buttocks. Just reached around the table, and I can't imagine what would make him do such a thing. And to the servant girls as well. Some of the things he says would truly make a sailor blush. I told the maids to lock up the wine, but it hasn't made any difference so far. I'm going to the chantry tonight to pray for him. Wow. Doesn't feel demonic at all. Ah, Sebastian's gift. It's the crazy
Turn
trio.
back. There is nothing here for you.
Oh, so now you see us.
Odd. When we watched you being a drunken ass, you ignored us completely.
You shall not enter.
Oh, fun.
Let's finish this! I'll make this quick!
world a better place, one enemy at a time. That's enough!
You're mine!
Make her give
It's
us
done.
strength!
Demons, temptresses. We must see what greater evil they were protecting.
Probably a really big demon. Just a guess.
So close to Hightown. I remember no such thing.
Get back! Let's finish this!
If we kill them, we get their stuff.
I'll deal with this. That's enough! Ha! Go down! Now you fall!
You cause a
Go down!
Another in my sight!
Messing with us is suicide.
How about you? Let's finish this! There!
I'm trusting, forgive me!
One more for me. We're keeping score, right? There!
And they say violence doesn't solve anything.
That's enough! Gotcha!
Anyone else? Oh, more. Okay.
Now you fall! How about you? Now you fall! There! That's enough! Nicely done. Now you fall! Let's finish this! Get back! Ha! I'm stuck!
Ah. You. Rage boy.
I'll make you cry for your mother. Go down! Someone needs a smashing! Too easy.
I'll deal with it. Get back! I love that worked out.
Anyone else? No? Alright.
for you! Get back!
Righteous!
You need right here. I'll make you cry for your mother.
How about you?
Dance with me, precious. I'll show you a thing or two.
I'm right here.
What a mess. That's right, you heard me.
Oh no. A very familiar noise when they show up. Okay. Well, he went down surprisingly fast.
We're good to go.
You must give me more. Starkhaven will not submit. I put that idiot Goran Vale into the prince's seat, but the other families won't heed him. I must marry him to Flora and solidify our hold. But I need more power.
I've given you much. Your desires run deep. You've already traded your husband and your children. What more can you offer?
Wow. What's the going rate?
At the Blooming Rose, 50 silvers standard for a whore. You'll hardly find my services standard.
Who is this? Who are you? How did you get here? Sebastian!
You were my mother's friend. How could you murder her?
Such an ugly word. I prefer remove the only obstacle between her and her dreams.
This was your idea.
I could create such desires if I wished. But it's far easier to nurture those that already exist. The desire for power is easy to find. You and your friend both possess it, do you not? You both wish to rise.
If you say I wouldn't betray my friends, you don't really get anything. If you go with Die Fiend, you do get some friendship from Sebastian and stuff, but to get the most, it's best to go with I do like power.
Are you offering a deal? A deal? With you? What have you to trade other than ambition too large for your grasp? Bring me the loyalty of 2 cities. Then perhaps you will be worthy of notice.
Do not listen to her.
Oh, such a pious soul, masking so much ambition. Are you so different from my lady? You yearn for the same lands, the same power.
I am the rightful heir. She is a usurper and murderer.
You swore to put aside worldly goods and ambitions, but they couldn't stop you from wanting them.
Die Fiend, you'll get some friendship. Again, it'll instantly start a fight. If you want to rival Sebastian, go with Don't Listen to Her, because that'll get you plus 15 rivalry, but we're going to friendship him, so we say that's a good point. That'll get us plus 15 friendship.
You and Lady Harriman are fighting for the same thing, aren't you?
And Varric friendship, too.
Regaining my birthright is hardly the same as stealing it from another.
But you want it. You had resigned yourself to letting your brother rule. Yet now, that seat glitters before you. You've always wanted it. You needn't deny it any longer. All you have to do is kill anyone in your way.
Silence, temptress. Your whispers led our allies astray. You're the only one I must kill.
That's it.
Go down! Get back!
Bianca, can handle this yourself. Is that all you got?
I could beat you in my sleep. Let this be for future generations.
Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
Are you sure she has one? Thought she kind of gave it away. Ooh, fancy stuff.
Let us return to the Chantry. I must pray for Lady Harriman's soul.
Right.
Sebastian, I am so sorry is such an inadequate word. When I think what Mother made us do, what those creatures made us do.
We were friends, Flora.
It was like a cloud came down on me. All I could feel or think was what the demon allowed.
What happened to the Veils?
Did your mother order the attack on Sebastian's family?
She did. You know Mother, Sebastian. She was always jealous of your parents. The demon twisted that until it was all she could think of. She was determined to seize Starkhaven for herself.
How did the demon get here?
Was your mother a mage? How did she find this demon?
We've never had magic in our line. Perhaps that made Mother too confident. She thought she could deal with the demon and not fall prey to it. Those ruins there were unearthed when we expanded the house. Mother found the demon inside. I think she had signed her bargain before we even knew.
Okay, if you go with "you were all victims," you'll get +5 friendship from Sebastian. If you go with the sarcastic or aggressive, you'll get +5 rivalry. So we're going for friendship. So you were all victims.
Don't blame your mother. The desire demon made this happen.
I doubt many people will be so forgiving. If it takes every last coin my family owns, I will make reparations to everyone we've wronged. Starting with you, Sebastian. We weren't the only ones vying for Starkhaven. If you face more opposition, you have my support.
It will not make up for what happened.
No, that's true.
I'll tell you when I need you.
Okay. Let's double check something. Oh, Varric, he needs like 5 more. Sebastian. Okay. Okay, I think this is a good place to end the episode. Next time we'll head to the Chantry and talk to Sebastian, and we'll also talk to Fenris, and then probably head towards Lowtown or the docks. If you're enjoying the videos, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot, and it's very much appreciated. Thanks, guys.